It is a challenge for us in schools to think about how we're preparing young people for this extraordinary paradigm shift that we're going through as we enter the mid-21st century. We've got extraordinary talent in our parents. We've got parents who are shaping the world, and we really need to listen to them more because they have pearls of wisdom that they can share with us.
There's so much pressure on students now to already pick a career from year 13. Be young, be wild, be free, you have time.
On voit aujourd'hui notre monde qui change fondamentalement et on constate que des pans entiers de l'économie sont remplacés et sont gérés plus facilement par de la technologie et que les emplois disparaissent. Et je crois que dans nos métiers de l'hôtellerie-restauration, le côté humain des choses restera ad vitam aeternam.
We do now have evidence that there is actually an observable, consistent, measurable relationship between character and success.
There's huge pressure from both parents, society, government, for students to study STEM and or business education.
Our research looked at the question of whether or not the character of leadership could be related to, in a direct sort of a way, to financial performance.
If you're sure that you want to be a doctor or a computer scientist or astrophysicist or a mathematics professor, you need to specialize early. You can't decide when you're 40 to do so. And there's nothing wrong with that. We need these people. We need them to build more iPhones and more things that can make our lives nicer and better. But if you truly want to be ready for life in the next few decades, then consider the humanities. Consider a liberal arts education.
Aujourd'hui, je pense que dans le futur, nos enfants vont être de plus en plus créatifs et auront besoin de réinventer les entreprises qui sont les nôtres.
Character is a habit. Beliefs become thoughts, thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become habits, habits become character, and character becomes destiny. Essentially, it's human wisdom. Human beings have always known this. Now that begs the question of which behaviors and which habits are the ones that lead to success.
What the liberal arts education is one that focuses on the great conversation of humankind, the experience of humanity, what it means to be an individual, how to forge relationships, how to live a considered meaningful life, like Plato tried to teach us. Studying literature, studying political science, these are the majors that usually are under the humanities or under the liberal arts. Studying history, reading the great works of our civilization. Those are the things that allow you to be a human being that can be thoughtful, that can participate in this conversation.
So there are two of the head, two rational habits, integrity and responsibility. So do you have the automatic habit to tell the truth? Do you have the automatic habit of standing up for what's right? Do you automatically take responsibility for your behavior? And then two of the heart, forgiveness and compassion. Do you have the automatic response to be forgiving of well-intended people, especially when they demonstrate they've learned from it? Do you have the automatic response to treat people as whole human beings worthy of respect and dignity? The predictive connection between these four and success is only present when all four of them are working together. You can have someone who's a very highly ethical, highly responsible, even compassionate person, but if they're slow to forgive or they're really hard on people who have made mistakes, the predictive links begin to fall apart.
You don't know what the hot, highest paying, coolest careers are going to be in 20 years. When I was in college, no one talked to me about the internet. Today, those are the most exciting jobs potentially. So it's much better to be a person that is ready for a changing world with changing jobs and changing roles than to specialize too early. Studying the humanities really prepares you for that. Because what happens when you get a liberal arts education? You learn how to write well. You learn how to present ideas cogently. You learn how to think critically. You learn how to do research. You learn how to debate your ideas and defend them. These skills can help you throughout your life.
What did we learn that's really relevant then for parents and educators? High character individuals had a particular form of mental complexity, went beyond critical thinking. What we began to understand is that high character people were actually more skilled at interacting with others, so that then people interacting with them would feel more comfortable and recognize their skills and give them credit for their skills and actually even access their skills better. So this is another reason for character development in education, because this is an advantage we would want our children to have, so that they can bring their best to innovation, to solving really deep and hard problems, or contributing to society.
Donc, il faut, à mon sens, donner aux jeunes l'occasion et le besoin de se dépasser eux-mêmes et de travailler, ce qui est la base, effectivement, de tout métier. L'essentiel qu'on peut apporter aujourd'hui aux jeunes, c'est la confiance et l'esprit d'entreprendre. Avoir vraiment confiance en soi, même quand on se trompe, même quand on fait des choses qui ne sont pas justes. On doit avoir la force mentale suffisante pour repartir et refaire quelque chose de mieux derrière.